We'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com. What it is there, Catalina Bird? What you think of this rendezvous?
Rendezvous was great. It was actually awesome to see so many of my friends who are also entrepreneurs and part of my sister circle, support circle, also here as guests. B-Fly, B-Frame, Danae, Monique Jones, Grown Women Only, and While You Were Out Group, Aisha Whaley, Whaley's Outstanding Weddings, Lena B. We just were surrounded by, and then Facebook friends like Deborah Hardnett, who encourages me every morning with her words that we'd never met before. We got to exchange a hug. It was truly a great evening.
What was your take on, this linking up of, I think, powerful, dynamic, phenomenal women? They all in their different lanes, and doesn't hurt to know each other, huh?
Not at all, and I think it's going to make all of us that much more powerful in everything that we do by coming together. Like I said, a number of the speakers were a part of my support circle. We're there for each other on the days where you're getting the no's and you're not getting the clients, and you're just looking for an opportunity to stay encouraged. And now we've added to those circles beyond those that we came in knowing, we left knowing even more.
Would you recommend that people attend our monthly events, our business networking events, be they in Baltimore or
I would
Prince
recommend that everyone attend any event that Be More News hosted, be a women's rendezvous or political cocktails down at Eden's Lounge. Either or, you're sure to be encouraged, inspired, and educated.
Well, let me pose this to you. Between Baltimore and D.C., there's a $45 billion market of annual disposable income in the African American community. Add in Philadelphia, that becomes $75 billion. Between, when you think about the rendezvous and you think about the business potential, the business, the money, what comes to your mind?
The fact that maybe not enough of us know what all of our specialties are, and that's what I really enjoyed about tonight. We got to find out what every lady did professionally, and now there's a way that you can go to someone and have your art framed, or you could go and have a gift made, or you can go. We can't come together if we don't know what each other does, and that's what makes networking such an important piece to this puzzle, and I thank you for all that you do to help us do that.
Well, it's a we thing.
It's a we thing.
And we try to, keep that money. I was talking, Kat, with the black church, and they are rebuilding the church, and they weren't sure whether or not they were going to use a black contractor. I had to recommend to them that we have two advertisers who are contractors and are African American owned.
Absolutely.
Commercial Interiors and Andre Kane of Kane
But maybe they didn't
Construction.
know that, and that's what I'm saying.
That's why
you can't be. Now the people that know and don't use us, they.
Well, let me tell you, I've heard the excuse. Okay, well, the last black contractor burnt us, and I said, well, in the Jewish community, if they run across a Jewish contractor that burns them, they just move on to the next Jewish contractor. But we are not as, I don't know if we're that forgiving as a black people.
We aren't. And that's a sad part for us. But the people who are forgiving and the people who are willing to give the chance sometimes don't necessarily know about other contractors or people that they can use like they should. And so that's why it's important we keep networking and keep going. The people that are not going to give us a second chance, unfortunately, they're not willing to give a lot of people a second chance, and they're not as successful as we seek to be anyway.
Are we parlaying our politics, our political capital, our political wealth? We have more black people in office than ever before. Are we parlaying that into the economic strength and power, particularly when you consider that Baltimore and Prince George's public schools are at the bottom of the totem pole here in a 30% black state?
We haven't yet. We haven't had leadership that has shown us a way to do that, but I do believe that in the near future that it's coming.
Good deal. How can people get in touch with you, Catalina Bird?
CatalinaBird.com all the time, or Facebook.
Good deal. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.